Let's start off by talking about food. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food will be Thai curry. I think that'll always top my list. But I also like all kinds of Asian cuisines. I like Vietnamese food. They've got a soup called pho. And I also like Korean food. I don't know how they've come up with kimchi. I really feel like it just blows my mind and it really ignites a lot of taste buds. So yeah, all kinds of Asian cuisines, and I also like Indian cuisine as well.
Do you like to eat out or stay in and cook?
I think stay in and cook because I like to consider myself a decent cook. I think I can prepare basic decent meals, and sometimes when I go out, I end up comparing it with mine. So I like to eat at home because, uh, yeah, I feel like sometimes maybe my food is tasting better than the outside food. Yes.
What was your favorite food when you were a child?
This is a very basic meal in India. It's called khichdi. It is a porridge in India which is made with rice and dal, which is lentils. And it is very basic. There's no fancy ingredient involved in it. It's just rice and dal and a bit of ghee and just some basic spices. It's my comfort food and to-go food for me, yes.
Are there any foods you would like to try in the future?
I don't know, but I haven't been to South America, so I don't know how a Peruvian meal would taste like. I've tasted Mexican, I've tasted Italian, I've tasted all kinds of Chinese, Vietnamese, and Asian food, but I've never tasted South American food, so I think I would like to try the food from there.
Now let's talk about holidays. What's your favorite holiday destination?
My favorite holiday destination would be Bali. I think I've been to Bali a couple of times, and I'm a very tropical person. I enjoy the heat and I also enjoy the humid, if I can say that. And Bali by far has impressed me the most. So, yeah, that's my favorite destination, I guess.
What is your dream holiday destination, maybe in the future?
I would say Peru, because there was a time in my life I booked the tickets and then COVID happened. And unfortunately, I couldn't go to the place. So I booked a ticket for Brazil and then from there ahead to Peru. So, yeah, that's still on my bucket list.
Where would you recommend going on holiday in your home country?
Where? Ladakh. It's called the heaven on earth. Even Kerala is called the heaven on earth. I've been to both places. But I feel for me, Ladakh tops the list and it is one of the most beautiful places on the planet. You get to see a lot of different terrains. You get to see the mountains, snow-capped mountains. You also get to see the Rocky Mountains. You also get to see the greenery. It's very beautiful, yeah.
Do you prefer a city holiday or a holiday in nature?
For me personally, holiday in nature because I'm more inclined towards the nature because it grounds me, also mentally stabilizes me and makes me feel really calm and relaxed. So I would always prefer nature over the cities. I feel cities really consume a lot of energy out of you when you're like surrounded by so many people.
Now let's talk about drinks. What do you normally drink with breakfast?
So I don't think I'm heavy on drinks in the sense I drink basic water. And especially with breakfast, I don't have milk or... Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm very heavy on tea. My morning has to start with tea. And it's the basic masala chai from India. So that's what I drink, yes.
Do you think you drink enough water each day?
Yes, I do. I try and drink about 2 to 3 liters of water every single day.
If people visit your home for dinner, what do you normally offer them to drink?
So usually in India, we'd like to say, would you want to have hot drink or cold drink? So hot drink usually means tea or coffee, and cold drinks mean any kind of soft drink, which is Coca-Cola, Fanta, Limca. These are the drinks which are normally offered in India. So yes, that I'd probably offer that, or probably something fancy like a lemonade or something like that.
Now let's talk about maps. Do you ever use maps on your phone?
Oh yes, all the time. I think maps have made our lives easier, and to travel from one place to the other, I always need my map. And in fact, even when I'm going on a walk or a run, I always have the map on my hand, so I can just generally wander around and get lost and not worry about it.
When you visit a new city, do you prefer to use a map or find your own way around?
Both. So I usually have, for the larger picture of it, I usually have the map, and I like to download the offline map. And but within that system, within that window, I also like to just explore and move around and get lost, like I said. Yes.
Do you find it easy to follow a map when driving?
Oh, yes. Like I said, Google Maps have made it so much easier for us. So it's usually normal for me. In fact, I think I am the navigator amongst my friends. I think I do have a knack for it. Like I do understand the maps better than other friends of mine. Yes. So it says, describe a city you would like to visit. I've mentioned that I've already been to Bali, but I think that's one city I'd like to visit again. In fact, there was a point in my life I wanted to settle down in Bali. So Bali will be my top priority. And I would like to go there. And I think the easiest mode to travel to Bali is flight. And the reason I like Bali is because, like I mentioned earlier, I'm a tropical person and the weather is very suitable for my kind of a person who comes from India. And also, I think Bali is very beautiful. It's surrounded by beaches, nature, rice paddy fields, which is what I love about Bali, because you can just travel from one area to the other and every specific area is beautiful in its own, on its own. And what I also really enjoy and like about Bali is the food. It's very vegan friendly. I'm a vegan and I don't have to stress much when I'm trying to find vegan food over there. And it's also yummy. It's also tasty. So that's also one of the reasons I've fallen in love with Bali. And it's also big on yoga. I forgot to mention that. I think the first time I went to Bali was on a yoga retreat, which I was attending. And then I think it's one of my dreams to go to Bali again to hold a retreat since I'm a yoga teacher. And if given a chance to stay in Bali or probably move to Bali, that'll be the best dream life, to have a yoga studio, teach over there, and also probably have a small cafe, which can offer vegan food. And I think topping everything, top of the list would be Bali is very cheap to live and also to travel. Like, you don't have to burn your pocket to, in fact, enjoy the entire country or city. So, yeah, Bali would always top my list to visit.
So you were telling me about a city that you would like to visit, and we'll continue to talk about visiting cities on holiday. Mm-hmm. Why do some people prefer to visit a city on holiday? To thank you for watching this video, I want to give you a free course that has helped thousands of students improve their IELTS speaking score. What it's going to do is take you through every single part of the test and give you strategies for part 1, part 2 and part 3, and also allow you to practice at home for free and get feedback. To sign up for that for free, all you have to do is just click the link in the description. Thanks very much, and let's get back to the video.